Hi, my name is Alejah, and this is my final speech for my Comp 1 class. Over this one semester that I've had in college, I've learned more than I would have learned in than I did learn in the 4 years that I was in high school. I learned that not everyone has the same value as you, and that even those who do have the same value as you may have a different reason for having that value. I think this concept really hit me when trying to write essay number 2, because I wrote that essay about the Black Lives Matter movement, and there were so many different opinions and values that those people had. But what I really noticed was that the people who had different opinions about the Black Lives Matter movement than I did had the same values. Everyone valued unity and valued family, but they had a different opinion, which I thought that was strange but also cool at the same time. I think that Unit 1 was my easiest essay to write because it was about me. And a lot of people are great about writing about themselves, and I am one of those people who are great about writing about themselves. I found it easy to write about the value that I thought hit me the most, because as soon as I saw that, I thought about what value I was going to write about, and I considered, I wonder what story I could come from this value. I thought of my dad, and I just knew that was going to be a great start for a story, which I thought was amazing. And then Unit 2, as I said before, that one was tough. I did not have the easiest time, but I did find it really interesting about the different values and the different mindsets that everyone had towards their values. Unit 3, on the other hand, I had to look up so many different things, which I am not the greatest researcher. I had a very tough time trying to stay looking up all the information, because when I was writing about the Girl Scouts, that's who I wrote my Unit 3 about, but I wrote about it and I was like, this is not meeting the word count. So I had to look up more information, which I found it really cool that they started all the way from back then, and they even helped with the women's suffrage movement, which of course they're fighting for women's rights and equality, so of course they're going to be helping with the women's rights movement. But I thought that was so cool, and all the different events that they were in different plagues, helping people to get food and shelter as much as they needed, which I found completely cool. It was cool to me to see the different opinions and the different thoughts that the authors may have had, because at first I didn't really think about, I knew that people were against the Black Lives Matter movement, but I didn't really think about why they were against it and what their reasonings may have been. So I thought it was really cool that I was able to read behind all of those instead of being like, nope, your opinion's wrong. I was able to read into it and be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I don't agree with you, but that's still cool that you think that. When I was younger, I really wanted to be a Girl Scout, but unfortunately life got in the way and I wasn't able to be one. But I still look up towards the Girl Scouts, and I find it really cool about all the great things that they're doing and all the great things that they're going to do in the future. All the things that I heard about. I saw that they came out with new badges. The badges started during the women's suffrage movement, which I thought that was amazing, because you're giving girls badges just for being girls and for fighting for what they believe in. That is great. I wish somebody would have done that for me. Overall, I learned that not everyone has the same value, as I said before, but that we shouldn't bash people because of what their values might be, or because of what their mindsets are, or the way that they think. We should just listen to them and see what they have to say, because at the end of the day, they're probably thinking differently than us, but they probably value the same thing, and we could compare and contrast our feelings instead of bashing other people. And just like the Girl Scouts, we could be kicking butt together instead of apart from each other. Something that I also learned that I think is really important is that I am not very good when it comes to sentence structure. So when writing about the values, especially writing about mine in Unit 1, about my personal value, it was pretty tough, because whenever I talk about myself, I tend to go further into it than I should, and I end up having these run-on sentences that shouldn't be there, which did make it difficult in every part of any essay, especially in Unit 2 when I was supposed to say neutral. about a topic that I was not neutral on. But I enjoyed writing about each of these topics, and I enjoyed learning in this class. And I am very thankful for the opportunity that I had. I'm so happy I didn't take this class in high school because I would not have understood what I was doing. So I'm thankful for the opportunity that I had, and I'm thankful for all of the things that I learned. And in conclusion, thank you so much to you for being a great teacher.